Today on Dylan Talks Tone, we're going to talk about Bigsby's. How's it going? My name is Dylan, and this is Dylan Talks Tone. On this channel, we have like over 400 videos, all to do with guitar tone, guitar tech, pickups, guitar setups, all that sort of stuff. If you follow my channel, do me a favor and do that. Hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it. You'll know that I'm a huge Bigsby fan. I put them on lots of guitars. A lot of our custom builds have them, like this one right here. This is one of my custom builds, and we put one on this one. I've retrofitted guitars for people. We work on them for people. One of the biggest questions we get in our inbox all the time, on our Facebook page, on our Facebook group, all that stuff, is how do you get your Bigsby to work correctly? I can't get mine to stay in tune. It won't stay in tune. I hate Bigsby's. I'm going to take mine off. All this kind of stuff. Well, there's some pretty basic things that you could do to make your Bigsby work correctly. Today, I'm going to show you one that is very often overlooked. Do me a favor, in the comments below, let me know if you have a problem with the Bigsby, if you've tried it in the past, if you've been upset with it, oh, I can't stand them anymore, because I want to change your mind. I want to show you that there's a few things you can do to make it work better. We have other videos about nuts, we have other videos about setup stuff about it, but there's a very specific thing with the actual Bigsby itself and how you mount it on the guitar that can make a huge difference. Let me show you. Okay, so let's look real closely at what we got going on here. So we have the Bigsby is bolted to the guitar. Now, one of the things I want you to notice though is, if you can tell, there's a little bit of a gap underneath it. There's a point of felt right here, and there's a point of felt at each front corner. Now here's what happened. The reason that felt is on there is because no guitar is perfectly flat. So if you just screw a guitar straight to the body of the guitar and it's not perfectly flat, in fact this guitar has some contours associated with it, so the guitar is not flat. If you were to just screw this straight to the body, here's what would happen. This shaft would then not be 100% parallel with the front shaft, and it would cause this to bind. You notice how this just is kind of super sweet, super smooth, like back and forth, does exactly what it wants. Now I'm going to show you something. Here's what happens. I'm going to take this screw right here, I'm going to tighten it down about a half a turn. Now watch what happens. See there? Look at that. We have uneven, you notice it's squeezed down further on this side than it is on this side, and we have uneven tension. And if we correct that, the bind goes away and we have 100% freely moving Bigsby arm. Now a lot of people are going to say, I want that tight to the body because of sustain. If you want sustain, you don't use a Bigsby. That's a completely different conversation. Mounting the Bigsby to the guitar correctly is imperative to making sure that this moves properly so that your guitar returns to pitch after you use it. So don't take those felts off. Don't over tighten this to the body, and make sure that this is 100% square front to back and that everything is 100% straight. And you can tell by me doing that, if I just turn this just a little bit, it changed the entire tension of this thing, and it would make the difference between this guitar staying in tune or not. Well, hopefully that helped, because it's an overlooked aspect of the setup of the guitar, that being the squareness of the Bigsby and how it fits on the guitar. A lot of people will give you all kinds of mess about, oh, I need it bolted down because of sustain, blah, 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 blah. It's not where it comes from, okay? It has very little to nothing to do with what we're talking about here. This is all to do with the string anchor point of the thing, making sure that everything is square and that that friction is very low and that you don't have this issue. I'll go ahead and fix this one because we want it to work right when we send it back to the customer. But if yours is doing that, you might want to take a look at it. Again, my name is Dylan. This is Dylan Talks Tone. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, the little bell next to it down there, so you'll know the next time we make a cool video just like this one. And if you want to help us make better videos, do me a favor, hit it in the comments below and tell me, what do you want to see on the next Dylan Talks Tone video? Do you have a question? Do you have a problem? Is there something you want to know? Put it in the comments below, and maybe I'll make a video just for you.